It's the one.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition. It's your last chance to get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us, on any unlimited plan. Only on Verizon.
Oh.
Pizza Pub. Share a great meal with those you care about. Proudly serving the community for over 30 years.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Montville Inc. is a family-owned dumpster rental business located in Stanhope, New Jersey that's been around since 1984. We provide prompt, quality service at a reasonable price for our New Jersey customers, whom we consider our family. We don't just take out the trash. Montville Inc. is a full-service waste management company servicing demolition sites, construction projects, factory sites, shopping centers, commercial businesses, and homeowners. Call today at 973-927-2232.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguide.com to schedule your free consultation today.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down. If you speak nerd, we're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Oof, stuck paying for that old phone? Don't be. You know, at Verizon, we'll pay off your phone, and you'll get iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence on us. Now with Genmoji. That's a value of up to $1,600. Only on Verizon.
Mike Rossi of Weichert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
As your realtor, Rebecca Meyer of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox & Roach brings value and education to every step of the process. With a proven track record in relationship building and negotiation, Rebecca is committed to helping you make informed and successful real estate decisions. Call Rebecca today at 845-661-5922 and achieve your real estate goals together.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Oof, stuck paying for that old phone? Don't be. You know, at Verizon, we'll pay off your phone, and you'll get iPhone 16 on us. That's a value of up to $1,600, only on Verizon.
All you guys that play defense, shorties especially.
We train athletes and develop them for the long term. Not for the fall, not for the summer, but forever.
Experience the difference, because the difference is experience. Town Lacrosse Training.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in a wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it goes! That would win it for Warren Hill.
great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Lineups ahead tonight on Morris Sussex.
From the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, we welcome you to Big State Sports coverage of the MCSS IHL here on Big State Sports. The Montville Mustangs and the Roxbury Gales set to drop the puck here at the Rock. David Hasagen joined by Mr. Zach Smolin and Mr. Sean Broderick. And we would like to thank you for joining us here. And we'd also like to thank our friends at ICS for giving us our game time temperature, 28 degrees here in Newark. And that brought to you by our friends at ICS. Go to ICSHVAC.com. Keep you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. From the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast perch, I guess we could say here. We're not technically in a booth, but the broadcast perch here at I almost said it again, at Prudential Center.
There you
go to MBLawFirm.com for all that information. We'd also like to thank our local sponsors for getting this game on the air. Big thank you to Kraus Dental, offering experience with continuing excellence. We'd also like to thank Cornerstone Planning Group. It's not about money, it's about life, providing financial clarity, confidence, and direction for almost 2 decades. Dan Como and Sons. We know they will create something amazing. Also, Master Grinding and Security LLC, your local locksmith and security company, offering quality service that you can trust. We're a second-generation New Jersey licensed locksmith, bonded and insured. We offer a wide variety of locksmith and security services. And by the Roxbury High School Ice Hockey Boosters Association. A big thank you to them for getting this game on the air. Gentlemen, it's always fun and a privilege to come back here to the Rock, the site of, well, about a month and a half. It's going to be crazy in this building for the state finals, but an incredible game once again as two teams get to experience the big ice here in Newark.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. The home of the New Jersey Devils and the New York Sirens. And tonight, the home of MCSS IHL cross-divisional hockey between the leaders over inside of the Hot Charette division and the fifth-place team over in the Halverson of Montville. But, David, they've actually played each other multiple times now this year, given the fact that they're going to clash in this contest. The last time that these two teams played, it was a 5-2 victory in favor of Roxbury back on December 20th of 2024. And then, of course, in that state game, there was that big battle that we saw between these two sides. And after losing to Montville twice in the regular season last year within, at the time, which was Haas Division play, they actually beat them by a score of 6-3. So that was a really big game. And Roxbury has kind of been riding that wave since, David.
Yeah, they absolutely have. And Roxbury 9-2 on the season, 7-0 in the Haas Charette division. And we talk a lot about that, that top line, of course, missing a piece at the moment. Although Ryan Van Zyl is here, he is dressed. He wasn't going to miss this. He's a massive Devils fan, so he's going to at least get out there for the warm-up, if not the photos, and maybe a shift or two. But, Zach, this Roxbury team is clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, they really are. They're 9-2 on the season. They lead the MCSS IHL in both goals per game and goals differential at 6.8 and plus 50. They also have an electric defense that, of course, is led by Mikey Guadagnino at 2.27 goals allowed as a team. He's over there at 2.00 goals allowed, which is 5th in the MCSS IHL, and that 912 save percentage is 6th inside of the conference. And, even without RVZ, David, their next 3 guys up, Brody Osga, Chase Alvin, and, of course, Michael Nelson, all have 25 points, and they've all done it very different ways. Michael Nelson is a pure goal scorer. Chase Alvin is a good distributor, and then, well, you can also put him in the back of the net as well. And then when you take a look at what Brody Osga's done, one of the most dominant and balanced freshman seasons that we've seen in quite some time. I mean, he's really lighting it up right now. And then, the depth pieces, too, out there. Justin Katz, I mean, I don't even want to call him a depth piece because he got 15 points. You got Griffin Warsaw on defense contributing 16, and of course, Alexis Oliveira having a career year with 3 goals and 7 total points. So, underestimate Roxbury at your own risk. They can really light up the scoreboard, and Guadagnino does not let many pucks get in.
And Sean, on the other side, the Montville Mustangs 4-7 on the season, 3-5 in the Halverson division. They've held their own moving up into the second division in the MCSS IHL. The scoring not quite there, but Dylan Hunter has been a revelation in goal.
No, absolutely. He's done a fantastic job in literally, we're at the Rock. I find it funny that, you know, we talk about it. They use actual replacement of the actual Rock and Alexis Riley.
Yes.
She obviously gone now, and you know, he's done a admirable job. You know, coming in, you know, not being asked too much, and has been able to do it and excel at it, and then some, and be able to get some more opportunities. He's gotten better and better and better every game that he's played, and it shows. Montville's has had themselves a pretty decent season, playing some tough opponents.
And of course, this is a massive occasion for all these players, but how much more does it add to not only celebrate your birthday at the Rock, but celebrate your birthday on the ice, playing a game of hockey at the Rock? And that's what Connor Howard and CJ Carino are doing tonight. Happy 18th birthday to Connor, 16th birthday to CJ Carino. And I don't think this one's going to be topped for a while.
I mean, the only other birthday that I think could have possibly been a little bit at the same level was when Matt Trifari on Montville had his 100th point on senior night. It was also his birthday.
Yes.
Which was really crazy. Now, if he had done it also at the Prudential Center, then I think you just win. I think somebody comes over and goes, hey, you won life, sir. Here you go. Here's your certificate.
Yes.
And go on your merry way.
As the two teams huddle around their respective nets, both goalies perhaps trying to channel their inner Jacob Markstrom as they skate away from the crease.
Don't forget about Jacob Markstrom. I think there's a more famous goalie that used to play in this building, David.
Well, yeah. I was thinking the Magic
the contemporary.
Still.
Most of these kids were like
the Brodurian.
I don't know.
I was about to say.
How?
Montville versus Roxbury.
Yeah, the Brodurian vibes are still there. However, the Markstrom magic is still there as we pause for the national anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rock is regular amongst birds singing a gay through the night, and our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the
The national anthem complete, and we are just about set for puck drop here at the Prudential Center. In net for the Roxbury Gales, the captain, Mikey Guadagnino, comes into this game with a goals against average of 2, a .912 save percentage on the season for Roxbury. And in the opposite net, still over by the bench for the moment, but now making his way over is the number 36. That is Dylan Hunter. A goals against average of .254 and .877 save percentage. One shutout to his credit on the season for the Mustang netminder. Really good crowd here for a Thursday night here at the Rock. which, as we said, in just a few months' time, this place will be rocking and rolling, and that is to put it mildly.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what else it'll be rocking and rolling, David?
Yes.
On February 2nd, we all go to the Sirens game.
As we are underway here as the Roxbury Gales in their white and blue jerseys, Montville in the all green. The Mustangs start with Marco Vandegraff, Justin Martinez, Nick Ponikowski, Connor Howard, and Logan Engel. The Roxbury Gales go with Michael Nelson, Ryan Van Zyl, able to start today. Griffin Warsaw, Chase Alvin out there, as well as the number 13 of Jesse Ambrosi.
Yeah, it's good to see RVZ out, you know, even if he's having a little bit of trouble skating, just to get that experience out here at the Rock.
Nice first save there from Mikey Guadagnino. And again, we'll see how much we see of Ryan Van Zyl. Still coming back a little bit, not 100%, but he was not going to miss this opportunity. A massive Devils fan. You got to get a chance like this your senior year. I don't think he would have cared if he was in a boot on crutches. He was going to find a way to play a shift.
No, they would have found a way to somehow, you know, fix up a boot to have a blade on the end of it, just so that he could find his way out here.
There's Cole Riley. Takes a hit. Gets it out in front, and he scores! Montville with just over a minute gone. That's the first goal. It is Cole Riley.
Wow, what a job by Cole right here. I mean, Riley just...
excuse me, that's the 18 of Logan Engel.
Oh, there we go. Well, there we go
Engel.
for Logan as well. And again, just taking up some space in front of the net, doing himself a really nice job. And, you know, beating Mikey Guadagnino in any circumstance is always very difficult. So the fact that they were able to penetrate that deeply on defense and get in front of him, hats off to you. David, could you maybe tilt the replay monitor just a little bit more towards me?
I can try to do that, and Sean will help us. And my sincerest apologies. It's a big goal for Logan Engel, his 5th of the season, as this goes into the neutral zone. Moving through, trying to get around there is Peter Kanuklis, but that was denied. Or Paul Kanuklis, excuse me.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yes, as this is moved in across, a pass in front looking for Ozga is defended away.
Yeah, and don't think that, you know, this really puts Roxbury behind the 8 ball, because it doesn't. This team can score and score in bunches, as we've seen all season long. 6.8 goals per contest.
There's Ozga out there with Justin Katz. Katz with a shot. Oh, just misses wide. Good opportunity there, but sending it wide was Hunter by a little bit of a margin.
Well, I guess I'm keeping shots.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I don't think they're going to do that. They have the classic home team versus away team.
Yes.
Up there on the scoreboard. And I always say you throw out the record books. And that,
oh my.
Griffin Warsaw with a shot, and it nearly fell there to Alexis Oliveira.
He wanted to silence my snark by ringing the iron.
Uh-oh. Here's Cole Riley. In front it goes, but the shot just goes underneath the stick that time. The 19 of Caden Clifton.
I'll tell you what, Roxbury's got to get their defensive. They got to get their defensive defensemen get together back there. It's a lot of really good opportunities in front of the net.
As Ozga with a shot just whips it wide. Keeping it in at the point is Warsaw. Riding the rail and eventually catching up to his Chase Alvin. Finds its way over to Michael Nelson, but evades both of them. And knocked out of the zone by the number 8 of Anthony Vegarovsky.
I'm really liking the way that Montville's playing defense right now. You know, they seem to have seen something on film that they like against the Roxbury Gales, and they're executing it well. Leave it to Coach Iannone to come up with a plot to at least slow down in the beginning of the game, the best offense in the conference.
To the corner it goes, providing pressure there was Aiden Rankin, but Warsaw does well. Gets it ahead to the 44 of Chase Alvin. Alvin to the slot, shot blocked in front. Good movement there across the slot, and well defended by one of the 2 birthday boys. That's the 11 of CJ Carino.
And Carino just seems to get better and better. He and Connor Howard, actually, who both share a birthday, have a very similar defensive DNA.
And they're out there on the same pair, by the way.
3-on-1. Look at this.
3-on-1.
Well,
moving forward, but Montville was near the end of the shift. Is unable to get onto that was the 22 of Nick Brinska.
Brinska.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a fancy little thing there. I think it's just Brinska.
Intercepted by Engel. Logan Engel already has the opening goal, moves in to the slot, looking for that one off the side of the net.
Oh, those had the back door, I thought, coming back off those end boards, but they don't bounce as much here as they do at the at Menin, I think.
No, that's something you got to get used to, too, playing here at the Prudential Center. A lot sturdier over on that end.
There is Van Zyl. He's out for another shift. Looks like he's going to try to grit through this and at least see how he feels after the first period.
He wants to get out at least. I don't think getting a point or anything is important. I think he wants to get out there, or at least back out there skating, just to see how he can do. And where he's at.
Long shot, nice save,
Oh,
Guadagnino,
boy.
and cleared out in front of the right, Sean. Two
Montville players right in Mikey Guadagnino's grill, nobody back.
As this
That's
is
got to be fixed.
Offside, and a face-off coming to the neutral zone. We have some very special fans watching from home, gentlemen.
Yeah, we do.
We'd like to send a shout-out to Mark Osga, the grandfather of Brody Osga, who's tuning in, and Ruth and Jeff Parton tuning in from Philadelphia.
Might actually make a...
Ruth and Jeff, please teach Chase more about Bobby Clark in the future.
Next stoppage, Zach, I'm going to grab your camera from you for a second.
Oh, my.
As this goes all the way through, another centering effort that goes across. Nice work, Julia Katz.
I don't mind opening the fourth wall.
Do you want to switch positions? I can produce for a little bit.
All you have to do is just hit start and stop.
Oh no, I know what I'm doing.
As this goes all the way down, goes past the 13 of Ambrosi.
Yeah,
and we'll have a fire wagon change here.
Yeah, let's do it.
A pause.
1 and 3 off. Okay.
As those two switch wings, tag each other in on the camera in production. As we will unmute them for a moment, unless.
Why in the world is? Oh,
you can take. Yeah, that's it. Why? What did I do?
Why is your microphone on the right side?
That's where I always have it.
Oh boy.
I always have the mic on the right side. I feel uncomfortable with it on my left. It feels really weird.
Comfortable with it on my right.
I don't like it.
This is like one of those discussions of like how's the correct way to make a PB&J.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying like I was forced to do this the other day, and it just really it almost hurt.
Well, forced back to get the puck here is the number 6. That's Ari Robbins. Intercepted pass in the slot, shot deflected away. That was Osga once again.
Yeah, and Osga, doing his best, trying to carve himself towards the net. But again, I think Montville has figured something out defensively.
As here comes the other way. Vito Martinelli out there for a shift. A chance in front, save Guadagnino. A second effort, save Guadagnino again.
Sean, which button's your replay button?
F7.
F7. And take it as F8? Mm-hmm. Let's go.
F9 and F9 brings it back.
There we go.
F7, F8, and F9.
As this is sent in by Vito Martinelli. Of course, it was one of their netminders last year when called upon. He'll get a chance here in the slot, but it just escaped off his stick as he battles for it there with Cole Riley.
That was a good opportunity for Martinelli right there, but I think he just wasn't, I don't know, maybe mentally ready for it in that moment. It looked like he was trying to keep balance and keep his distance away from the Montville defenders right there. As here comes a nice skate in from Riley.
Riley with a shot. Good block in front, though, by Julia Katz as Warsaw gets it up into the center zone.
I usually don't do this, so this is a little different for me.
I was about to say, this is odd, just having the side to which I have to talk as this goes into the Montville bench. Are we about to have another change?
So this is what I wanted to do. Just
he's white balancing, folks.
Yes, he is.
And this is how things sometimes have to do on the fly. We're used to inconsistent lighting. That's the thing. We're used to inconsistent
I can't
lighting,
believe it's like this here is the funny thing.
We have consistent
It's actually
lighting.
more difficult to white balance at the Prudential Center than at Menon, which is weird because Menon will sometimes have a corner of the ice that's
like
just red for no reason.
I feel like it's what is it? How does it look to you guys?
It looks
now?
red.
Red?
Looks a little bit red, yes, as we move through the center.
It's Devil's red, to be fair.
They're trying to announce the goal, I believe, but I don't think the microphone is working. As here comes Roxbury the other way. Massive three-player collision there as getting out of the pile-up with the puck was Chase Alvin for a moment and then sent back into the zone. Julia Katz trying to send it forward. There's two events going on here at the Prudential Center. There's some sort of premiere going on of something. We've had several people that were dressed very fancily for a hockey game show up.
I was told it was an open house or something.
Yeah, it's something. We're not sure what that is, but that's going on at the same time here as the Devils are out of town.
It was several groups of middle-aged women asking us where.
Yes.
No, that's legitimately. That's just what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, where's the open house?" I'm like, I could not tell you.
As that one goes into the netting, a good shot there from Alex Pondakowski.
I'll tell you what, I'm having fun over on this side. This is good. Little known fact, I do really like to produce. I've produced a couple of, not full games, but I've done some from time to time.
That's looking a little better there, Sean.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
It looks very good on this viewfinder, but the problem is it's not what it looks like on that thing.
Here's a pass across to the circle, shot, and it gets through! Somehow it found a gap past Guadagnino. As Montville will double the lead here at the Rock. And the goal, I believe, we'll wait for the confirmation on the number, I believe.
That's Cole, I think.
Well, let's watch it again.
No, it's Aiden Rankin. What a goal.
So I may have taken it a little late, but here we go. We're going to see it right off the face-off.
It's a great pass to him as he finds the open space. Watch him dot back there in the circle. And then a great finish, and that's one that Mikey Guadagnino does not normally give up.
Well, that's a nice job settling down, too, as well. Like, usually I get on people for not taking the shot right away, but made sure that the puck was level right there with the ice and ripped one around Guadagnino. I did not see Montville leading 2-0 in the first half of period number 1.
I mean, again, if you're basically purely on paper, technically they are the team in the higher division, playing against the Halverson, and boy, oh boy, has that division gotten crazy over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, look out for Moha.
Then that shows you how good this is just showing how good the Halverson is. Look at this.
Shot comes in, another save. Guadagnino pops in the air and then goes behind the net. Montville still with it to Cole Riley. Riley walks in, takes a shot, goes way up in the air and hit the netting and a stoppage.
That went off the helmet, I think, of Canuckless.
I think that's about as good as we're going to get there, Sean. Gentlemen, you want to switch again?
Yeah, because I can't.
I don't know if I really want to, but I will. No, we'll switch. Ready?
And line change.
3,
go.
2, 1.
As they switch up once again. I mean, this is a new one, folks. We've never had line changes on production, as that one goes into the netting again.
Yeah.
Another shot, by the way, for Montville, sir, if you could.
Never. I was going to say never back and forth, but
they don't have any. Yeah, I think it's 6-0 right now.
No, there's no shots taken by Roxbury, which has been the big surprise.
It's almost impossible to do that kind of shift while at Menin Arena because somebody has to climb down a ladder and then get off a platform. Somebody has to do the exact same thing. It's a lot more difficult, but here. Well, it's almost like they plan for these things.
Well, yeah, I was going to say hockey's got to be a little bit easier here at the Prudential Center, you would imagine. Sometimes it's a little bit easier for the Devils' opponents, though.
Yeah, well, this goes across. Not so much this season. This is dumped in, delayed offside against the Gales as they have to check back up.
I was going to say, according to Mike Gurnis' Blue Sky, you probably get a different idea.
Yeah, well. All right, so a little bit of a change up here as it looks like that top line is now Michael Nelson out there with Chase Alvin. It looks like they've been joined by Justin Katz.
Yeah, so RVZ probably, going to take a spell on the bench. This has been the line that they've been using since his injury.
Here comes the 11 of Michael Nelson. Nelson taken down in the zone, no call, as Nick Pondakowski did a good job of cutting him off. This goes all the way into the zone. Around the corner it goes. The number 3 of Xander Novak out there for a shift. As the pass goes across. And every player on the roster who can skate is going to see some time on the ice here.
Oh, absolutely. This is exactly what these games are for. And especially since they're not in the same division against each other, and it's not going to affect anything in the standings, you definitely want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to hit the ice at the Rock.
The pass goes across. I hope they get the public address fixed at some point.
I don't think that's the public address.
Oh, that's the debut going on? Yes.
It might be.
So they're just not announcing anything,
There
really.
goes the pass across. Logan Engel, who had the opening goal.
Oh,
it's in
boy.
front and it goes home! Not sure how that one snuck through the 5-hole, but it did. And Montville's got a 3-0 lead. Was that the 6 of Ari Robbins?
Ay, is what it was.
Yeah, I think it was. He's leading the line.
Wow. I think that's his first career point and first career goal.
It might be.
Well, Engel immediately got the puck from
look at
official.
look at the reaction. You better believe it is.
And for the second consecutive year, Sean, a player gets their first career goal at the Prudential Center. The first one was Anthony Walsh. That was last year for Mahoha. And now Ari Robbins can say to his kids, his grandkids, basically anyone who wants to hear it, I scored my first high school goal at the Prudential Center.
Oh, getting your first tucky at the Prudential Center, man, that's pretty good.
That sounds like it sounds like a Philly, Always Sunny in Philly episode, but you know what? What a moment there for Ari Robbins. Congratulations. And now Roxbury has to try to figure out the formula for Montville as the Mustangs are on all cylinders. Trying to go through there was Martinez.
They at least have to figure out how to take a shot at this point. This is very unusual for Roxbury.
I think this is just exactly shows you the difference, I think, between the Halverson and the Haas Charette.
There's a shot coming in.
Great
Nice
saves.
double save there from Guadagnino, who despite allowing a couple that he normally doesn't, is still an outstanding netminder and made sure everybody knew it there on that sequence.
I'll also say this, though. Roxbury did double them up the last time that they played, but I think it's because of the consistent, tougher competition.
We got one.
Montville is playing a lot better than they did that first meeting.
Well, and again, they've gotten 3 wins in that Halverson division, which now that we've seen how those teams have developed, that's a pretty good record for a Montville team that was in the Haas division last year.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you look up and down, you've got your Parks, you've got your West Morrises, you've got your Mahohas and Mendhams, a lot of powerhouses inside of that Haas division. And then, even Madison, Nick Worthington could steal some games, Luke Jansen for Gill St. Bernard's. There's no easy out inside of that 7-team division.
Nick Ponikowski getting in the way of a Julia Katz shot, but still in the zone. Here's a chance in front. Justin Katz with a look. Good backhand shot. Better save, Dylan Hunter.
And it's amazing how much Justin Katz has improved from last year to this. He's been unbelievable. He's got 15 points on the year, 6 of them goals, and scoring from all sorts of angles. He's been a key piece on this team.
Well, he's always had the speed, right, as part of his game. You're right, it was the finishing part of that was a little bit lacking from him last year. Not so this year. He's had a very good season, up to 15 points, 6 goals, 9 assists for him.
I mean, he could find himself with a 25 and even 30-point season. Depending on how far in the Cup playoffs and the in the state playoffs they go, he could have a really big year.
Griffin Warsaw tried to lob it through. Canuclis intercepts, but the deflection goes all the way back behind his netminer as CJ Carino goes back to get it. Celebrating his 16th birthday by playing a game at the Rock. As he gets it back in the corner, but shielded off there by Chase Alvin. Alvin gets it past Canuclis. A penalty coming up. It's going to go against the Gales, as it's going to be a hooking call on Chase Alvin. And for the first time tonight, we'll have the power play. Still brought to you by our friends at Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000. Backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. As I believe a couple of, I'm not sure, I think those are, I think Chase Alvin's parents are taking a photo of him in the penalty box down below us.
I mean, it is pretty cool.
Holy moly.
I'd probably commit a penalty on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, here goes a chance the other way. Here comes Katz moving in, alone, short-handed, taken down.
Oh my.
What have we? It's a penalty. But what do we have?
Just call it. Do it.
Is it going to be a penalty shot? It's up and okay. Is
Do
Dylan
it.
Hunter.
I don't know if they're calling anything.
No, the arm went up behind the play.
Oh, okay.
But
Please put.
Are we going to have a penalty shot here? Does not look like it. Looks like it's just going to be a penalty against
Peter's going.
the Mustangs.
I think.
Yeah, it's Mistecki.
Yep, Peter Mistecki will sit for 2, and just 9 seconds into the power play, we'll play 4-on-4 for the rest of this period.
So, David, the kids may be all right, but there are 2 on timeout.
Yes, fair enough.
There's a shot in that involved in there. I figured they'd just call it just for sake of
having that moment.
Power play. Hey, wait, penalty shot at the Prudential Center. Come on.
Face off to the right-hand side of Dylan Hunter. You're not going to get me again.
So we can't lose David when he's on play-by-play.
You're right. I mean, I could just take over.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could, but
we could just hijack it.
Contractually.
No, it's fine.
This is moved behind Connor Howard. Under pressure, but a couple of players are tied up by the point. Here's Katz in front, but went all the way through and taken away by Montville.
Bend to the Barnhill.
They're getting better. I think Roxbury's gotten through a little bit now, but you gotta be impressed with Montville. They've really got off the.
Here's Vandergraaf with a shot, just missed the corner.
They really got off the bus, but I mean, I think also, if you're Roxbury, I think you're going to hear from your goaltender. Listen, I'm going to keep you guys in this game from this point forward because he knows that there's a couple that he would like to have got
here,
back.
A chance moving in, a shot by Warsaw denied. Really good work from Dylan Hunter. Still alive though, with just about a minute to play here in the first period. As 4-on-4 hockey is leading to some chaos here at Prudential Center. As taking this here is Nelson. Shot by Nelson, just misses.
I was going to say, that is a great save by Hunter, especially when you take into consideration the fact that he hasn't faced many shots in this game. So that was his wake-up call shot, and he was right there for it.
Moving through Vandegraff. Nice move to get through. Nice save, Guadagnino, as he squeezes that one with 33 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, it looks like Guadagnino's patched up some of the leaks from earlier on in this game because really on all the goals, he was in front and it just kind of trickled through. So figuring that out, using gravity as his friend to keep the pads on the ice, and hopefully that helps him the rest of the way.
Listen, for goaltenders, seeing the bowl seating around you, it can affect you.
Oh,
it can. So that might be a thing. I'm sure Mikey wouldn't want to hear it, but it's a true fact.
Well, yeah. I mean, see Don Bosco, St. Augustine last March.
And here's the thing too, especially at Menon Arena, you've got those like the cream-colored walls. You can kind of see the puck pretty easily. You've got black seats behind you here, so if the shot goes up high, well, he might be losing it.
I think it's designed that way.
There's a shot and a nice glove save again by Guadagnino.
It's kind of like a batter's eye in a baseball stadium, except with the opposite effect.
For the goalies, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's on both sides, so it's
correct. 4.5 seconds left to go here as Chase Alvin will get out of the penalty box just a hair before the period expires. As this is one back, trying to get over there was Rankin. Sends it back, just dumped in the corner, and the period comes to a close. What an explosion for the Montville Mustangs. They score 3 times. Logan Engel, Aiden Rankin is first of the year, and the first career goal for Ari Robbins. We'll take a break. We'll see. I believe they're going to do the ice cut, or are they?
Maybe.
Well, they put 15 minutes up, so I'm assuming we're going to see a Zamboni at some point.
Well, remember, they have 2 of them, so they can.
That is true. But either way, we'll take a break. We'll be back for second period action here on Big State Sports.
Peace, love, and taxes.
Need a tow for 24/7, any type of towing, plus roadside assistance? It's Ron & Sons Towing, serving all of northern New Jersey. 973-927-9194.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Fitness Factory has opened a premier location in Mount Olive, located conveniently right next to the ITC Shopping Center, offering a full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment unparalleled to any other club in the area. Classes are included in the membership. Locker rooms fully equipped and have saunas. Personal training and kids club services are available as well.
The County College of Morris Foundation President's Golf Classic is coming to Brooklake Country Club in Florham Park on Monday, September 23rd. Golfers will enjoy 18 holes of golf on one of New Jersey's premier courses between a barbecue lunch spread and a buffet dinner. Registration begins at 11 a.m., giving golfers access to the locker room, driving range, and lunch in the clubhouse before our 12:30 shotgun start. At 5 p.m., enjoy an open bar cocktail reception prior to our 6 p.m. dinner and awards program. Register online to play and for sponsorships.
It's the most wonderful time.
With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition. It's your last chance to get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us, only on Verizon.
Oh.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775. Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Looking to buy or sell your home? We are your dedicated real estate experts. With personalized service, market know-how, and a track record of success, we will gladly help you find your dream home or get top dollar for your property. Call Monique Landolfi or Allison Spargo at Progressive Realty Group at 973-879-5661 to feel like you're winning the game of real estate.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Einhorn Barbarito, Frost Botwinick, Nunn & Musmano is a full-service law firm, guiding you through divorce, estate planning, personal injury, criminal defense, and other life-changing events. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Visit Morris County's favorite car dealer, Open Road BMW of Roxbury. Between over 100 new BMWs and an affordable used inventory, you're sure to find your next ride. Shop online at bmwrocks.com.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great decks and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and decks, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
Open Road Cadillac has new vehicles in stock, perfect for any family. Browse our used vehicle inventory, expertly inspected and ready for new drivers. Shop online now at MorristownCadillac.com.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Countertops Unlimited, your premier source for granite countertops in New Jersey. Visit us in Augusta and Sussex County for a wide variety of cabinets, granite and quartz countertops, and remnants for your home remodeling project. Check us out at newtopsnj.com.
At Woody's Automotive, your expectations are what we strive to exceed. After 30 years in business, we created a terrific new repair facility located on Sussex Turnpike in Mount Freedom. Our ASE certified experts can perform all types of repairs and services. It's like taking your car to the dealer without the dealership pricing. Woody's provides easy parking, easy drop-off, a comfortable waiting room, and a friendly staff.
Hi, I'm Woody. After 30 years in business, we've really stepped it up in our new facility. Come on by and see why.
It's the most wonderful time.
With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition. It's your last chance to get iPhone 16 Pro on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10. All three on us. Only on Verizon.
My name is Mike D'Alessio. I've been coming to Dave and Develop Strength for about 2.5, 3 years now. Dave, whether you're the only person with Dave or you're in a group class, he's always giving you one-on-one instruction, showing you the correct way to do the exercises, being very encouraging, and always paying attention to you.
Looking for authentic Mexican food, comfortable atmosphere, and a good time? Come to Don Jose, located on Route 10 in East Hanover and Route 46 in Netcong. The Arceo family has owned and operated Don Jose since 1998. Experience our extensive menu featuring all your authentic Mexican favorites like fajitas and enchiladas, as well as live music weekends. Our signature Don Jose margaritas are sure to put a smile on your face. Don Jose in East Hanover and Netcong.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
When fixing is a must, call the plumber you can trust. Berto's Plumbing and Heating, your neighborhood, family-owned, licensed plumber since 2013, specializing in residential and commercial installations and repairs. We do remodels, bathrooms, kitchens, boilers, gas piping, water heaters, sump pumps, repairs, and much more. Berto's Plumbing, serving Morris County, New Jersey region.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BIGSTATESPORTS for an extra discount.
Welcome to the arena.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
The countdown to 2025 is on. Suburban Furniture is packed. The store is stacked. It's all gotta go. And that's a fact. Now during our year-end sale, it's all gotta go. Save up to 73% off sofas, sectionals, and recliners, dining sets, and bedrooms.
As we welcome you back inside the Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey at the Mandelbaum Barrett Broadcast Perch. Don't forget to go to MB Law Firm to learn more. And we'd like to thank our local sponsors once again for making this broadcast possible. Big thank you to Kraus Dental, experience with continuing excellence. By Cornerstone Planning Group, it's not about money, it's about life, providing financial clarity, confidence, and direction for almost 2 decades. By Dan Como and Sons, let's create something amazing. Give them a call, 973-263-0440. Master Grinding and Security, LLC, your local locksmith and security company, offering quality service you can trust. We're a second-generation New Jersey licensed locksmith, bonded and insured, and offering a wide variety of locksmith and security services. And by the Roxbury High School Ice Hockey Booster Association for their support of getting this broadcast on the airs. Zach, you have some news.
Yeah, we have a lot of news. Dylan Ardellis for Park Regional got his first career varsity goal. Chase Olszewski is now knocking on the doorstep of 100 career points. And Lucas Giro just notched his 50th career point as Park is taking on Madison back home at Menin with Charlie Brooks on the call.
And we also have a result in the unofficial Charlie Brooks Cup. Chatham 5-0 over Marshtown.
Yeah, I'd say it's official.
I think that final makes sense to me.
Yes.
Given Breeze.
Given the news, Isaac Suh's music was played.
Yes, he's back.
He's back.
Again.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, that changes things.
Indeed it does.
He had 2 assists.
As we get ready for the
Was
start
that his
of
first game back?
Yep. His second period about to get started here. They took the penalties down. I think there's about 9 seconds, I believe, left on the one penalty.
Oh, well, there it is.
There it is. Okay. As now going back over will be Peter Mustecki. About as good of a period as you could have asked for the Montville Mustangs. Goals from Logan Engel, then Aiden Rankin, and then the first career goal for Ari Robbins, putting up 3-0. And on the other side of that coin, though, Mr. Smolin, is I'm sure, very frustrated John Benbow.
Yeah, I'm sure that he had a few words to say in whatever locker room they were in. And although he also could have taken the tact of, look, you guys are capable of a lot more than what you showed, both offensively and defensively. It's not an insurmountable deficit, so let's play our game and, let's figure out how to tie this thing up at least.
As this goes back to the neutral zone, out of the box is Peter Mustecki. And going back for this one is the number 11 of Michael Nelson. This move through, nice work there by Canuclis getting in the way. Goes behind the net.
Oh.
Centering feed, alert to it was Mikey Guadagnino. As trying to keep it alive there is the 11 of Nelson. To Van Zyl. Did not see him much more than a couple of shifts in that first period, but he's going to give it another go here to start period 2 with the long break.
Well, it looks like he's able to turn and stop, which we heard was an issue yesterday, so that's a good sign for Van Zyl.
And again, just the fact that he's able to get out there for a couple of shifts, that was in question even in the last 48 hours. But this is another shift, and he's looking to cherry pick over there as he pokes it through.
Oh, okay.
Here is Van Zyl accelerating. Van Zyl looking to get it in front. Thought better of it. Now a centering pass goes all the way to the blue line. Kept in by Warsaw. Shot deflected in front and goes wide.
Yeah, he looks like he's feeling a little better. It could be the adrenaline.
Yeah, you just start get. Oh.
There's a chance in front. Oh, what a save, Dylan Hunter.
Wow.
Great stop in front to keep Montville with a 3-goal advantage.
Well, here's how it starts.
Yeah, there's RVZ and then clearing it up. Nice shot by Warsaw, too, and then, keep an eye over on that right side here. Nice little sneak towards the front of the net after getting locked up by the boards, and good distribution there by Nelson, resulting in a clean shot on Hunter.
I think I need to shorten the
Replay time.
replay
a
time.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
The pass by Oliveira intercepted, and now going back is Montville the other way. Good job, though, getting through there was Justin Katz on the back check. Trying to get through was Warsaw. Oh, a tumbling challenge down in front between the legs. Oh, what a goal! Are you kidding?
What?
Well, that's one way to get another one. Logan Angle putting on a show between the legs at the Rock. Jack Hughes is not here. He scored in Toronto.
Wow, I mean, Logan Angle, take a bow, my friend. What an unbelievable goal that he was able to connect on here for Montville's 4th of the contest.
Did you have to do that while I was fixing the replay stuff?
Apparently he did.
Apparently, yes. Don't worry, you can go
It's
back
still
on
there.
the screen.
The
It's
rewind
still
function's there.
I mean, we got it. It's, you know.
My goodness. Just insane. By the way, the goal by Jack Hughes in Toronto was just as crazy.
God.
As here comes a chance for Roxbury, still looking to find their way past Dylan Hunter. Denied again. Hands out in front, escapes at the circle. Just got past Ozga. And you got to remember, especially for these younger players like a Brody Ozga, getting a chance to play on this rink, there's going to be some butterflies. Even though it's just a regular season game, there's going to be a lot going through those players' minds down there.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, especially if it's a venue that you've come here and seen games, or even if it's your first time at a big hockey arena, you know, it means a lot to each and every one of them.
Meanwhile, the other event apparently is going to take into hockey as well. It's a nice save made by Dylan Hunter. There's some very nicely dressed people that have entered in between sections 18 and 20.
Yeah, I think there's one of those people that asked us for directions down there.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely them.
One of them looks to have some type of a Devil's color thing going on down there.
Well, now they have to support the team, whoever benches across. So whoever's in Section 18 has to root for Montville. Whoever's over near Section 20 has to root for Roxbury.
I think that's totally fair.
You have entered the arena, therefore you must choose.
I have some jerseys they could rent from me right now over to my left side if they want.
How much would you like for that pre-sale, sir?
I've actually asked because
Long shot coming in. Warsaw. Oh, nice save. Dylan Hunter got the shoulder up and makes the save.
Well, I mean rent, not buy. I mean, I want these.
I took a picture of my jersey and sent it to Coach Iannone.
Oh, no.
And I was like, hey.
Well, they were selling them. Montville was selling theirs last year. That's how I ended up with one.
And let me be clear about this. I can do that with Coach Iannone.
Oh,
okay?
Totally.
Oh, chance in front. Oh, it just got deflected over the top. Good centering effort. Is right sitting there was Michael Nelson.
I don't do that to everybody.
I mean, if they get the result they want, if the game continues like this, he's going to ask you to send a picture of their opponent's jersey every game.
Moving through there, Ari Robbins. Brinska taking a chance, but defended away, and now here's Van Zyl. Ryan Van Zyl up the wing to send us the dump it in from center.
And even a fairly hobbled Van Zyl is still breezing past some of these defenders.
Warsaw down low. Chance there from a tough angle by Chase Alvin. And a nice save made again by Dylan Hunter. And again, we want to send a shout out to Ruth and Jeff Parton down in Philadelphia for taking in this game. Relation of Mr. Alvin and Brody Ozga's grandfather, Mark Ozga, tuning in for this game.
Yeah, it's always great. And again, if you're watching this game from really anywhere, we'd love to shout you out. Every time somebody lets me know, I say, oh, give me their names.
It's a chance and run. Bouncing puck. Still loose there for Katz. Tried to jam it there. Still alive in the crease and cleared away.
Wow.
Everything breaking right for Montville so far as this is sent into the zone.
David, where's the farthest place you've ever given a shout out to somebody?
I think the furthest distance that we had during the selfie era, that first year of the pandemic
yes,
era,
I remember that.
I believe was...
You could still do that, you know.
I think it was the cousin of Questel from Mars Knolls Hills, who was tuning into the game while studying for finals in Israel.
Ooh.
He was in Jerusalem studying for final exams and took a photo of him at like 2 a.m. at their time watching the game from Menin.
That's really cool.
I think we had one from Brazil, I believe, Sean. I think we had somebody watching in from Brazil.
I had one from Hector Lopez III on Hanover Park. His family, a lot of his family lives in the Philippines.
Oh,
so they would watch, and then when I was over in Washington State, we had a player from Japan whose family stayed up to watch.
Well, that certainly makes sense.
Yeah.
This goes to the corner. Going in after it was Novak. As this is taken away by Ambrosi. Look to send it over toward Oliveira. Ambrosi does a nice job back checking as Vandegraff goes flying into the air. And a little extra burst of adrenaline from all the players here in the last few seconds as this goes wide for icing.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what we need to see out of Roxbury right now. I mean, you can't let what's on the scoreboard, really deteriorate your confidence. You are a team that can score a lot of goals. You're a team that has scored a combined 11 goals against this Montville team in the last 2 times out there against them. So this game is far from over, but they've got to let the Mustangs know that.
This face-off will move back in front of the 31 of Amanda Katz, who's in net for Roxbury. I'm not sure if that was the start of the period. We'll have to look back at it. But Amanda Katz is going to get some time in net.
And that's awesome for Amanda Katz, too. Continuing to get her some more varsity experience. And, again, the thrill out here on the ice at the Prudential Center, there's nothing like it.
Amanda Katz coming to this game has seen very limited action this year. She's only faced 9 shots. Still has a goals against average of only 3 in that one appearance.
I remember watching her play some. I think I might have seen her play some JV before, maybe not, but she's got some ability out there. I mean, to be the number 2 behind Guadagnino, that's not by accident.
Well, she split time last year with Vito Martinelli. Those two were 1 and 1A until Guadagnino was back and eligible. So she's got plenty of varsity experience as that's poked away from Cole Riley. Still with it though is Cole. Pass across, just misses wide.
I mean, why not? It's a game that in the standings, in the charrette, if Haas charrette doesn't mean much, right? And why not get everybody out there?
Oh yeah. Well, we've seen everybody who's available to skate out there has seen the ice. I saw Gavin Butler out there first. A big hit there by Griffin Warsaw. He's still very much out there as Kanuklis just misses it wide. Several players tumble behind the net. Picked up by Warsaw, who pitchforks it out of the zone. And a foot race developing.
And you know what? You got Justin, Julia, and Amanda all sharing the ice now at the same time too. It's family. It's pretty cool.
I was about to say that's an.
And they're about to they're about to right now.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, can we get a shot of that? There's Amanda in goal.
Well, that's Alexis.
Oh yeah, that's Alexis. I was just trying to get the trailing person.
Well, no, there's no.
There they are, right there.
They're all 3 right there.
Left, center, and right in the net.
Yep, there we go.
And by the way,
there's Julia, Justin, and Amanda Katz.
Congratulations to Julia, just committed to Stevens to play field hockey.
Outstanding. A couple of college commitments to play at the next level. Of course, Alexis Oliveira going off to play 2 sports, I believe.
Yeah, she's going to play women's lacrosse and ice hockey at Alvernia.
I forget what division that is.
Skid up. I think that's Division 3.
Yeah.
I think. This pass comes to the slot. Trying to work through there was the 18 of Engel, who's already got a pair, including a ridiculous goal, to make it a 4-0 scoreline.
Man, pull off that move in an NHL rink.
Behind the net, look out. Thinking about it as this comes across. Nice save by Katz. Did it go over the line?
No, whistle.
No, but the referee lost sight of it, I think.
Yeah, he pointed to his eyes.
But what a save by Amanda Katz over there on the post.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No,
Let's see if I got that or not.
That's a good look right there by the 31. And again, anytime there's a crowd, you never know what's going to happen, but does a nice job collapsing right on top of it.
If I remember last year, I believe she played softball. And so I think
well,
I
think that's Kira Schwartz you're talking about.
Was it Kira Schwartz? No, it's one of the two.
Because Amanda plays hockey. She was a goalie. Amanda was a goalie. She just was playing, 14 U's at the time or beforehand or whatever it was.
This goes all the way down. Getting there just before the icing is Justin Katz. Pops it toward the center and deflected high and wide. Rotates. Chance out in front, looking for Ozga, deflected away. As this is sent in further by Katz. Warsaw rips one from the red line.
Oh.
It was just close enough, so no icing. As picking up is Connor Howard, celebrating his 18th birthday today here at The Rock. He and CJ Carino both. CJ turning 16 today. Here comes Logan Engel, who if he gets a hat trick, is going to feel like a birthday. Offside, though, as Nick Ponikowski was ahead of the play.
Yeah, it certainly would. I mean, he's doing such a great job. Oh, somebody must have said something to him because he just pointed to the scoreboard.
It's never good when, if you're going to chirp, there are times.
This is not the time.
No. Montville still up 4-0 with 6:38 left to go here. Shots on goal in their favor, 18-12 by the count of our very own Mr. Bretherick.
He knows how to count shots.
Yes. And from much tougher angles than what we have here today.
Oh, yeah.
Man, if I could count shots from this angle every day, I'd be a very happy camper.
Warsaw picks up as Van de Graaf tried to send it in front. Here's Van Zyl trying to get through Van Zyl. Nice work by Robbins getting in the way.
He's having a heck of a game right now.
I was about to say, he is on cloud 9. This is poked away.
Haven't seen him in too many games. Is this a situation where he's maybe he's gotten healthy potentially?
Perhaps,
or
I'm not sure.
Either that or somebody's definitely had their Wheaties this morning.
An afternoon, potentially a snack before the game. This is banked off the boards, and that's the other thing, too, is the sounds are different. That's a nice save by Katz. That clearance off the glass, that sounds very different from the glass at Menon Arena.
Well, I mean, it's no knock on Menon. It's just it doesn't sound like it's going to break over here. Yeah.
It's not really glass. It's more plexi.
Right.
The velocity of shots here in this arena is slightly higher than those typically seen at Menon or Cody or anywhere else for that matter.
Unless Evan Jones is shooting.
Or Noah.
His brother Noah. His brother Noah was a problem.
This one comes through a shot. That's a problem, but just goes wide of Katz's net as this moves across. Van Zyl moving through. Here comes RVZ. Van Zyl to the center. Drop pass. Shot comes in. Save again by Dylan Hunter.
That was a great pass, though, by Notorious that time around. And, again, even just cleared coming back from injury, it looks like he hasn't skipped a beat out there on the ice.
Yeah, you could tell he's still not quite there. He's not pushing it too hard, but he's able to turn. He's able to skate. And, well, the stick skills and the hands never go away.
No. I mean, yeah, that's not what he injured. So
I remember watching when I was working at Springfield, watching the Bruins alumni came to do a exhibition game against the a team of local men's league team. And I'll tell you what, some of those guys at age 65 can shoot better than I ever will. It was unbelievable. Bobby Orr was there, and to watch that man still shoot the way he was doing in that game, it was unbelievable.
I think you could have just had Bobby Orr by himself out there, and people would have still come to watch.
Did he play without a helmet?
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he played without a helmet. Are you kidding me? This is skated through. Trying to get across was Justin Martinez.
I mean, we might have to teach some audience members who Bobby Orr is if they didn't know who Bobby Clark was.
If they don't know who Bobby Orr is, what are we doing?
Don't insult the audience.
Back to the point. Long shot saved by Hunter again.
By the way, Roxbury is caught up on shots. It's now 18-15.
And Dylan Hunter has stopped them all so far.
And Dylan Hunter has been fantastic, by the way. Phenomenal.
Through, here comes Rankin again. He's got a goal, his first of the season earlier on. He takes a hit.
Get in there.
This goes all the way around. He scored last year. Another nice save by Katz.
She was the one last year that had the goaltending experience, although not at the highest level. Martinelli was there with, I think, even less of even hockey experience. But, man, I'll tell you what, that has really helped her, though.
Oh, yeah. Of course, there's only one goalie on the roster for Montville, Dylan Hunter, so he'll be out there for the duration of this game.
And the season.
Yes.
I'm actually, hold on a second.
Yes.
Okay. I'm fixing it because I know for a fact that I gave a
couple extra ones.
Oh, I was putting the shots in the wrong spot.
There we go.
It's I'm going to make it 21-11 now.
As Alexis Oliveira trying to go through and deflected up into the bench. Stoppage at 3:23.
I was going to say, Roxbury's been better this period, but I didn't think to the point where they'd be catching up.
because I'm almost certain that I think 21-11 is a little bit better.
Sean needs his switcher. He needs full comfort. He needs a switcher on his left hand. So that,
because now I'm looking Now I'm looking in other places, and I'm distracted. That's what happens. Now you give me things to do, and then all of a sudden I'm locked in on those two things, and I can't do anything else.
Sean has to multitask.
I have to at least be doing two things at once.
Here's Oliveira trying to get through. Delivered a couple of checks there to Connor Howard as this escapes to the neutral zone, picked up by Caden Clifton. All the way down into the zone it goes. Nice job by Julia Katz getting out of the zone. And now here comes Brody Osga, the freshman, charging forward, moving in. Penalty coming up as Connor Howard did something illegal here. It's going to be a hook is the call.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad penalty for him to take. You see Oscar charging down. Normally, like, all right, freshman on a breakaway, not too big of a risk. But when it's Brody Oscar, yeah, you might have to do whatever you can to slow him down. So not a terrible penalty for Connor Howard to take, as he will have a birthday timeout of 2 minutes.
I was about to say, when's the last time you had to sit in timeout during your own birthday? But Connor Howard will do that. As back on the open road Mazda of Morristown power play go the Roxbury Gales.
You didn't shove like your friend's like face in the cake or something on your birthday?
No. No.
What, Dave? Why would Dave do that?
I don't know. I was just thinking. I mean, I know
Are you kidding me?
Thank you,
I knew
Sean.
he wouldn't do it.
My moral compass, Sean Bretherick.
I was pretending to, to give him like I would be surprised.
You mean me having
You were
fun?
being sarcastic, in other words.
Yeah, obviously. I did not think David would.
Shot from the circle is blocked there as the power play continues. Nice job by Ryan Wortman getting in the way there. Moving quickly on, away from my birthday parties or lack thereof. This goes behind the net. Moving there is Nelson. Power play goes to work, which has been very dangerous for Roxbury all season. A chance for Warsaw down at the circle. Nice save again by Hunter. Secondary effort chipped in on him and covered up.
And Warsaw's had a lot of really good chances in front of the net. But Dylan Hunter's been ready for them each and every time. Warsaw, though, I will say this, he's still continuing to shoot over to that nearer side post for wherever he's standing. And if he starts to maybe, deviate and go to the outside a little bit more, he might have a better chance. But, hey, still, if your defenseman's getting that deep, you're doing something right.
Meanwhile, Sean and I are having a dance party to your right.
That's too legit to quit.
As the face-off is brought ahead short-handed by the Mustang. Big hit delivered there as the Gales pick it back up. RBZ to the far wing. Oscar trying to bring it forward and deflected further. Holding on here is Nelson. Nelson lobs it in from center. Goes all the way around trying to get onto that. It's Alvin.
Oh.
Or Warsaw, I should say, now on it.
Well, Alvin was trying to get in. It bounced off of him.
Yep. Took a hop. Gales just trying to find their way through this Montville defense right now. This is Engel. Kept alive at the point. Good work there again from the Gales. This is collected just top of the circle. Shot comes in, hits the post! Almost for Ryan Van Zyl.
That'll work. That would have been great.
I think he's feeling a little better.
He's got it back again. Pass though into the skates. A little bit of handcuff job there on Alvin. Out of the box and into the play goes Connor Howard. Roxbury though still with possession. This one goes all the way across. Kept at the point and dumped in further again. Pass, top of the circle. Shot just goes over the top from Alvin into the protective netting. Much higher protective netting and much less chance of a puck being lost here today.
That's true, and you probably don't even have to give the warning, although I don't remember hearing it before the game, so maybe you might have to tell people.
Yeah.
I mean, I have addressed the public in that booth down there before.
When did you do that?
That was like 2 years ago.
That's right.
It was New Jersey Fire and Police.
Ooh.
And I actually had to bring this laptop in to play music.
How many fights?
That's awesome.
How many fights, by the way?
One.
Only one?
And it was like a fun one because they both came out, and the first guy was like, "You all right?" He was like, "Yeah, that was awesome."
It's a little less harsh than when the NYPD and NYF and FDNY play each other.
Right.
Yeah. This comes across, trying to get through. There was Martinelli, but poked away. Last 10 seconds of the period ticking down. Intercepted in the neutral zone, and sending it ahead was Ambrosi. As the Gales trying to get onto this, instead it ends up with Cole Riley, and the period will come to a close. Shots on goal, what were they, Sean?
Well, at the end of the period, 22-14.
Thank you very much. And the Montville Mustangs add another one, a ridiculous goal from Logan Engel. 4-0 after 2, the short intermission. Third period action coming from the Prudential Center here in Newark on Big State Sports.
73% off to make it all go away. Plus 36 months special financing during Suburban Furniture's year-end sale.
Just another great reason to shop at Suburban Furniture and Mattress.
Standard Tile is not just another tile store. We are an industry-leading retailer with stores across New Jersey. Part of the Roxbury community since 1963, Standard Tile is a proud supporter of high school sports and the Roxbury Gales.
The groups that brought down the house. The legends who changed the world of music. Iconic moments of our lives captured for eternity by the great photographers of our time. All on display and for sale at Legends Gallery at Frames on Main in Chatham. Own the moments and keep alive your most treasured memories. And don't miss our huge gallery of sports art and memorabilia, or our expert framing of your most valued memories and keepsakes. Legends Gallery at Frames on Main in Chatham.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids jingle. Be of good cheer. It's the most
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon trade-in any phone, any condition. It's your last chance to get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us on any unlimited plan. Only on Verizon.
Oh.
Pizza Pub. Share a great meal with those you care about. Proudly serving the community for over 30 years.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Montville Inc. is a family-owned dumpster rental business located in Stanhope, New Jersey that's been around since 1984. We provide prompt quality service at a reasonable price for our New Jersey customers, whom we consider our family. We don't just take out the trash. Montville Inc. is a full-service waste management company servicing demolition sites, construction projects, factory sites, shopping centers, commercial businesses, and homeowners. Call today at 973-927-2232.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
It feels only appropriate that we give you a full out-of-town scoreboard here at the Prudential Center. It was scoreless, but unfortunately, Zach, your Flyers are now down 1-0 to the Islanders. A goal from Bo Horvat with that goal.
Imagine my surprise.
Blue Jackets lead the Sharks 2-0. 1-1 between the Red Wings and Panthers. Same score between the Ducks and the Lightning. Scoreless between the Caps and the Senators. And the normal clientele of this building, the full-time clientele, the New Jersey Devils, up 1-0 at the first intermission against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Some guy by the name of Jack Hughes scored. I don't know. He might be good at hockey. He might be decent. Sean?
Yeah.
Do you have some high school scores you can give
us?
So,
big one. So we talked about Chatham, I think, yesterday, right?
Yes.
Cranford, it was a surprise and all that. Cranford just beat Middletown North, and I think they beat them in Middletown.
In a wild game.
They beat them there. It was a wild game. So, I think we need to pump the brakes a little bit. They were at home. They were at Mornenko. But I think we need to pump the brakes a little bit on that Chatham defeat. Yeah. I think Cranford may be on the up and up because think about all the teams that they've faced.
Yeah.
And now they're winning games. And quite frankly, they may be, I don't know, I'm not saying top 30, but they may be around that area given now that they're putting points on the board.
Yes.
Against teams that are not any of the NGIL, McGinnis division.
I've got a result, not a score, but I know who won.
Okay.
Park Regional takes down Madison. Chase Olszewski with the game-winning goal on the power play to get his 100th career point.
Wow. Well, that's one way to do it, isn't it? And that also means that Madison got on the scoreboard in some way, shape, or form. We just don't know with how many. We'll get that in a minute. We do know that Chatham did defeat Morristown 5-0 earlier today, as we're underway here in the third period here for the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey.
Zach, I think I might ask you to do one thing for me.
Yes?
Later.
Well, here comes a chance. Moving in. A chance by Katz. Just goes wide. That was Justin. Just missed it wide. Just tried to keep it alive. There was Tim Farley.
You remember how you did the exposure thing, right?
Sure did.
All right. Take it down.
Offside.
Put it down one notch for me, please.
As we break the fourth wall.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Maybe I don't remember.
Function top left. In the screen.
In the screen.
It's on the screen.
In the screen. The screen.
On the screen. Function top left.
Menu.
Just click X for now. We'll get to the next stoppage.
Yeah. Well, no, I hit function and then it didn't do it.
Well, sometimes it's finicky. As this goes back behind, and claiming it is Chase Alvin.
It's weird because it's like it's fine sometimes, but like I don't know. It's the lighting on this ice. It's playing tricks on my camera.
Well, hold on, because now there's two people with massive slices of pizza next to me.
There's several pizza pies behind you.
There are?
Oh yeah, no, the pizza is certainly being served.
Wow.
Behind you. So apparently you can get delivery here at Prudential. Had we known. As this goes across. As this one goes across. We did just mention you live on air, so that might count.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
we're being offered slices for shout-outs here as this goes into the neutral zone. Again, had I known you can get delivery at Prudential Center, I would have done some DoorDash.
I would have brought my Lactaid.
Dashing over the blue line comes Roxbury. Shot from Katz goes deflected wide. As going in back there again is Tim Farley, getting a couple of shifts here for Roxbury.
3-2, Park beats Madison.
3-2. So Madison's starting to roar into life, getting some goals at the very least.
Oh, that's good.
Another win for Park as this is moved across.
Lucas Giro had his 50th career point.
Moved across, and picking this up are the Gales.
He's my guy right here.
Sean just got delivery.
Yo, hey.
It's not DiGiorno, I can tell you that.
No.
At the blue line, dancing across.
Oh, there goes Sean's mic.
This is picked up at the circle, Montville.
That's my guy Drew Malone over here with the slice. Appreciate you.
Nice job there getting across by Oliveira.
Is he now Drew the Slice Malone?
That shot goes, a rip there, but just missed the top corner.
I hope his friends start calling him the Slice.
Back in there is Mikey Guadagnino. So that was, I think, definitely the plan from Coach Benbow was to give Amanda Katz that second period. And then giving Mikey the third as that one goes off the crossbar.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Moved across a shot and sent to the side. That was Oscar out there. Oscar out there with Martinelli as this is moved across and out of the zone. Here comes Montville in on a 3-on-2. Shot by Martinez, glove save and held. Once again by Guadagnino.
Function.
Exposure.
Come on.
It's probably right there. It should be right there in front.
Is it grayed out?
It's grayed out.
That would be a problem.
It shouldn't be.
Well, click the X.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You touched something because that's not supposed to be grayed out because it wasn't grayed out before.
Now it's not. Where do you want it?
Just take it down. Just do a minus on it.
Nice job there
Like
as
that?
Cole Riley takes a shot. Nice save made by Guadagnino.
There you
as
go.
those two continue on their
Did you hit M?
journey. Another shot goes over the top and wide.
Yeah, I did. I took it down.
Oh.
This is the behind the
Could
scenes.
you do it again?
Sure.
Well, next at the stoppage if we could.
Sean, I need an IFB.
That's good.
Like,
as this goes all the way behind.
I just wanted to see the circles, that's all.
Jacob Henderson Smith out there for the Gales, getting a defensive work in with Julia Katz. As this goes back to Cole Riley at the point. Riley shooting, glove save made once again by Guadagnino.
That's good. Thank you.
4-0, the score still in favor of Montville. We thank you for joining us here on Big State Sports.
Oh, yes.
A pair of goals from Logan Engel.
Did you just do something?
I sure did.
Okay, that's whatever you did. That was good.
I did some magic, a.k.a. following instructions.
Aiden Rankin with his first goal of the season, and the first career goal for Ari Robbins as a 4-0 lead for the Mustangs. Pass across the crease is deflected away.
And again, this game is really surprising in a positive way from Montville. I mean, allowing no goals and scoring 4, certainly not their normal cup of tea. They're doing an excellent job here against a team that's really become a rival in the past couple of seasons.
They really have. The games between these two have always had a little edge to them. Not tonight because of where we're playing, and this is more much more about having the experience of playing here. But no, there's been some fierceness between these two teams. There's a rip from Vandegraff goes over the top. By the way, Sean, your nickname is caught on as this goes across.
What do you
Clifton
mean?
with a shot and caught in hell by
Slice?
Guadagnino. They're listening back behind us.
Oh.
To the.
No, I called them Slice.
Okay. Yes, never mind. It was Zach on the call with
Slice,
yes,
baby.
The Slice. Yes. Face off to the right of Guadagnino once again. 10:34 remaining here in the third.
This is a decent slice. It's all right.
This one moved
all right,
across.
Dave Portnoy.
6.2 out of 10.
It's like a 6-4.
Oh, not too far off. Connor Howard gets away from Chase Alvin. Can't be alive as Warsaw. And that these Roxbury players want to get at least one.
Yeah, they want to tuck one.
Whoa. Here's Van Zyl.
That was a big test right there on him, I think.
Yeah, he absorbed the hip and keeps going. It is a penalty, though, coming up against the Mustangs.
There's a hook.
Yep, it is a hooking call. And wait, hold on. Is that?
It's Connor Howard again.
It's Connor Howard again?
Yep.
Oh,
Back
man.
in you go, sir.
Happy birthday to you.
Can we get at least him a slice of cake down there or something?
Or pizza.
Yes. And again, shout out to both him and CJ Carino celebrating their birthdays today. Connor is 18th, and CJ his 16th birthday here at the Prudential Center. As back on the Open Road Mazda Morristown power play go the Gales. First time car buyers listen up. Open Road Mazda Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000, backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Zach, where can they find more details?
Oh, in the description. You got to click it, though.
Thank you very much. As this is coming across, Rankin a shot. Oh, it fooled Guadagnino. Took it a flush
got
all
him
the way
bailing
through.
out. Yeah.
Nice stick save made. Behind the net, as Roxbury will look to set up a power play rush. This is Nelson. Michael Nelson over the blue line. Just gets it into the zone. Trying to get his team in the right position. A chance in front for Osgo was blocked.
Zagorowski right with him.
Long shot coming through. Deflection. Another job by Osgo. Tied up this time by Panikowski as that one goes across. Will stay just in the zone. Good work there for the 44 of Chase Alvin. Battled in the corner. Van Zyl dances along the goal line. Tries to step in front. Save made again by Dylan Hunter.
A nice job by Van Zyl, again, chopping his way through right in front of the net. Roxbury's starting to do the things that we saw out of Montville in period number 1.
Van Zyl, you can tell is trying to get a little bit of more tension back on there. And again, you said it, Sean. He took that hit in the neutral zone, stayed upright, and looks like he's okay.
Yeah, because he had to. There's a rough on Nelson here.
Yep, roughing call to Michael Nelson. We'll play 4-on-4 for 50 seconds.
So, but yeah, you gotta look at that because he has to put his weight on that on that foot,
yep.
right?
Yep.
Or on his lower body anyway.
Yes.
Officially. But he was able to slide off of that and didn't look like he had much of an issue. So that's good news again. But if I'm Roxbury, I mean this is a special occasion, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think going forward beyond tonight, I think you got to take it easy with Mr. Van Zyl because you're going to need him for much more important games going forward.
Cole Riley dueling there with Chase Alvin as the pass comes in front. Cole Riley with a backhand save. Guadagnino. Skated ahead is Warsaw. 4-on-4 for another 24 seconds as Roxbury's number 24 dumps it into the zone. Delivers a hit to Nick Panikowski as this goes to the corner. Osga on it. Tried a centering pass, but had a chunk taken out of it as Mustecki moves it across. Montville will be on the power play in 3 seconds. That's why they're taking their time. Here they come over the line. Drop pass to Riley. Shooting. Oh, he just missed the corner. Nick Panikowski keeps it alive as Martinez jumps into the play on the power play. A minute of it. Ooh, still involved. It's a
Yeah.
good hit delivered by Alvin.
Sorry, I thought that was going. That ended up worse than it was.
Sean Broderick becomes a Foley artist right before our eyes.
Pass across the zone, deflects.
Nah.
Goes all the way down.
I was gonna.
Not in the cards.
I was gonna play it, but I'm not gonna do it.
You can. Paul plays the sad trombone when I make a mistake.
Yeah, well, here comes Cole Riley skating in. He's got a 3-on-1. Cole Riley shooting. Oh, hits the crossbar.
Nah, Mikey got that one.
Yeah, he got
a piece of it.
Mikey got a piece of that. For sure. Yeah, he got
You
that
got a
with
slice
his
of
shoulder.
that.
Well done.
They're still behind us, the pizza,
I'm just making sure they.
pizza diners.
We got some baseball guys.
Yes.
Some of the baseball players.
There's a Nutley baseball player here, too. Actually, maybe 2 of them.
By the way, Zach, if you want to book some baseball on here at Big State Sports, who should you contact for the spring season?
Well, first, you really should do that because we have, 3 great baseball broadcasters right here, including the voice of the Sussex County Miners, Mr. Sean Broderick, up here, as well as the voice of the Montclair Jackals. Speaking to you right now. But you can email Sue at bigstatesports.com.
Well, now Sean's being treated like a king over here. He's getting drinks.
Well, what is it?
As this is saved by Guadagnino and held on to it.
I mean, he deserves it. Like,
I'll take it. Dave, take this. You want a drink?
Yeah.
Take a sip of this. Huh?
As the shout-outs continue behind us.
what do they give you?
I believe it's either Coke or Pepsi. I can't determine which
I think
one.
they sell Pepsi here.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
As this is moved across, and now Roxbury will skate it out. As the last couple of seconds tick off of the penalty to Michael Nelson. A chance in front. Another nice save by Dylan Hunter. Hunter continues to be a force in net. He's been perfect so far.
I mean, this is one of the best games we've ever seen him play, including last year.
Here's Vandegraff trying to move through. Intercepted there by Oliveira. Skated ahead. The Alvernia commit down the wing. Takes a shot, takes the deflection, and goes to the opposite wing. Trying to get over there was Carson Morrissey, but couldn't get there in time. As this goes all the way back to Julia Katz.
And time is really starting to become a factor here for Roxbury. They're 0 for 3 on the power play as well, and they've really done a poor job of generating their own opportunities in this contest. I mean, they've had some good looks, but Hunter's been right in front. They're playing a little bit below that potential that we come to expect from this team.
Vandegraff moving in, shoots and scores! Marco Vandegraff gets his way past Guadagnino, 5-0 Montville.
And with that as well, I mean, Montville is playing their best hockey game of the season so far. Look at this from Vandegraff, just going to generate this shot from right around the hash marks. Again, beating Guadagnino, which is not an easy thing to do. They beat him for the 4th time. They beat a Roxbury goalie for the 5th time this game. And man, this is a statement being made by the Montville Mustangs right now against one of their bigger rivals.
Well, you think about this, gentlemen, is that every other team in their division is stepping up their game, right? You talk about Madison, who started getting the scoring going. We've seen some great work from Mahoha. Mendham is playing about as good of hockey as you could ask for. As we got a penalty coming up here, as taken down, I believe, was Rankin. Or not, never mind. It's going to be against Montville, it looks like.
Yeah, it is going to be against Montville. It's a roughing call, and you can tell because the Roxbury bench were the ones that were causing quite the stir beforehand. And I hope it's not Connor Howe. There we go with more pointing towards the scoreboard. As it's going to be Cole Riley going to the box.
Yep, Cole Riley getting into a collision there, I believe, with the 11 of Nelson. And so another Open Road Mazda Morristown power play will belong to the Gales.
And let's see if they can. Something tells me they'll cash in on this one.
Although right now Montville's got 5 players out there.
Well, that's one too many.
Yeah, it's a power play. There we go. I think they just realized. It's
Alex Ponikowski. Well, now too many of them are leaving.
Yep, a little question of who goes where.
Get the kid in there.
Yep, this is face-off one back by the Gales, sent down low by Van Zyl. Passing in front, looking for Osgood. Nice save again by Hunter.
Uh-oh.
Intercepted, and now here come the Mustangs. Charging forward 2-on-1, but they're just going to dump it in on Guadagnino. The rebound pops out in front, but sent to the side. Really has been an impressive showing from Montville. As skating ahead with this is Michael Nelson. tried a tough angle shot, but hit the side of the net. Warsaw dumps it down low. Cleared out. Nice job by Robbins as this goes all the way to the neutral zone. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the contest.
Yeah, I think it's going to end up being Ozga in front of the net. He's been making some big plays right there. They've just been a little ill-timed on a couple, but Ozga seems like he's very close to getting something in this game.
Alex Ponikowski trying to get there before Ozga. Chance in front. Oh, redirected over the top. Nice job, Aiden Rankin getting in the way. Just got his stick down on the ice just in time as Warsaw battles with Howard. Those two in a wrestling match. Those are two heavyweights going at it behind the net as it goes around the boards. Kept alive by Chase Alvin. Now Katz. Justin Katz hits the referee in the skate. The referee looking like a statue there as this goes all the way back toward the point, and it will drift to the neutral zone. 28 seconds left in the open road power play as this goes across, and Roxbury will set up again. Nelson, a shot looking for the redirection by Katz, goes just wide.
What a brilliant job this Montville team has done in really all phases. Their offense has been great with those 5 goals in there, including a couple from Logan Angle. Their defense has been locked down again, not allowing any goals and really limited shots. And their special teams, I mean, come on, there's really nothing in this game that you could think back on and be like, man, I wish they would have done that a little better. They've been as close to perfect as possible against the Gales here in Newark.
As the power play is done, Cole Riley goes to the bench. Back to 5-on-5. The long stretch pass goes over the top of a couple of Gales and will go for icing at 3:37.
Now we're back in action tomorrow as we have some big games.
That we do, and we're going to have a fun one. Myself and Zach Smolin will be over at Clary Anderson, the Montclair Cup. Montclair Mounties taking on Montclair Kimberly Academy. That's a rivalry that you want to talk about some fierce games in the past. Those are two schools that certainly have a past to talk about.
I mean, growing up around the corner and, of course, having an incredibly close friend of mine that used to play in that rivalry, yeah, that means a lot. That barn is going to be loud over on Chestnut Street.
Nice clearance there by Braden Mackey as this goes ahead to Alexis Oliveira, dancing through a couple defenders. Oliveira peels out, sends a pass looking for Mackey. Still alive there in the zone and cleared away from Justin Katz. Going over to get it is Logan Angle, has a couple of goals. Gets past Oliveira and moving into the zone. Passes a hair behind Nick Ponikowski, who gets it. Passes back to his brother Alex.
And I feel like Oliveira's song does not get sung enough. You know, she's a really excellent hockey player out there. 7 points this year, but even stuff that she does off the puck. She's an excellent defending forward, and Alvernia's getting a real good one in both sports.
Shot comes in and deflected to the corner. We're going to see another fantastic girl in the boys' game tomorrow. That's Hannah Rosenheck for the Montclair Mounties, who's an outstanding player as well.
I mean, it's like her and Sydney Fogu, probably the two best girls players that play on boys' teams really in the area. You could put Oliveira up there on that list as well.
This is chopped toward the blue line and out of the zone. 2:20 left to go here in the third. 5-0 Montville. As Roxbury, if they were to score now, might just be a silver lining, but you still want to at least get one here at the Rock. As Ambrosi tries to poke it away, but again, these two teams, not exactly the fondest of foes between the two, as there's a big collision there, and a player down for Roxbury. Keeping going is a chance by Riley, but defended away.
Yeah, he wanted that one too. Cole Riley's hungry for one.
There's a chance to the circle. Nice save made, Guadagnino. That was Martinez looking for one. Montville showing full gas to the max at this point. Pedal to the metal is another pass across to the circle. Fluttering puck is blasted into the glove and held by Guadagnino with 1:35.
Well, I mean, Roxbury's defense has really settled down as the game's gone on. Again, only 2 goals allowed since that first period, but I mean, the offense just seemed to never really find its groove. They had a couple of chances, and combine that with Dylan Hunter standing on his head in this contest, it seems like they never really had a chance to begin with in this one. I mean, everything was stacked against them when it comes to Montville, and this could be a game that a lot of Hacheret teams watch back on tape because it seems, again, like the Mustangs have figured something out.
Of course, that is without a full-strength Ryan Van Zyl, and that changes the equation drastically as this is cleared out to center. Just over a minute to go as Cole Riley takes it into the zone again. Riley shooting, glove save, Guadagnino.
That was like a little pitch and catch right there. Guadagnino was ready from that one right off the rip from Riley. He's a see it, save it type of netminder, and he certainly saw that one.
As Coach Iannone will change out 3 players. Staying out there will be the 23 of Gavin Butler.
Sean, do you recognize this song at all?
Yeah, kind of.
That was Phil Irvin's walk up for a little while.
Really?
Yep. Back in 2023.
Here comes Warsaw into the zone. Less than a minute to play here at the Prudential Center. And we again thank all of you for joining us here from wherever you're viewing from as that shot goes wide. A big thank you as well to our sponsors, of course, ICS, Mandelbaum Barrett, Open Road Mazda of Morristown, Kraus Dental, Cornerstone Planning Group, Dan Como & Sons, Master Grinding and Security, and the Roxbury High School Ice Hockey Booster Association for getting this game on the air with us. A long shot by Warsaw is blocked in front by Howard. He'll also get a bruise for his birthday. And again, happy birthday to both Connor Howard and to CJ Carino. Pass intercepted again as Montville just playing a complete game here from start to finish. As Martinelli tries to skate it ahead, but intercepted. The Mustangs will dump it into the zone with 10 seconds left. They'll come out with not just a victory, but it'll be a shutout for Dylan Hunter here at the Rock. What a win for the Mustangs as they take home the victory 5-0.
Yeah, and again, what a brilliant job. This is Hunter's second shutout of the season, but this is one that he's always going to remember for the rest of his life. And some people might look at the scoreboard and be like, what the heck happened to Roxbury? No. This was a complete win from Montville. They had all the answers in this game. Anything that Roxbury threw at them, they were able to figure something out for. Dylan Hunter was sensational. The D-liners were awesome. And then, of course, that forwarding group and really everybody on the offensive side of the puck getting the job done against Guadagnino and Katz. So hats off to this Montville Mustang squad, a well-deserved 5th win of the season.
Sean, any other thoughts?
Yeah, no, just a great performance from Montville. I think they got to be happy with that and gain that confidence going into the rest of their remaining schedule. And I think Roxbury, I think it's the same deal. Great job. You know, I think they played okay. I think just, I think they got a little bit upended on a team that plays a little bit of a tougher schedule in the Halverson division this year, and it showed. That's all.
And what a game it was for Montville. Goals from Marco Vandegraff. Aiden Rankin gets his first of his career. Logan Engel with a pair, including a nasty between the legs goal. And the first career goal for Ari Robbins. Congratulations to Ari for that milestone, and a shutout for Dylan Hunter. It's a close one, gentlemen, for player of the game for me. Are we going shutout or are we going a pair of goals?
Oh, it's definitely shutout.
I think Dylan deserves
definitely
it.
Dylan
Hunter.
Logan's had one already this season too, so
yes,
that plays into it as well. Though Logan Engel, his effort cannot be understated. He was excellent in this contest.
But in the house that Marty built,
yeah,
shutouts were a theme. Dylan Hunter with the shutout here for Montville here at the Prudential Center. He is our Open Road Mazda of Morristown player of the game. Unfortunately, we don't have the access to try to get the interview for you, but that will certainly result in a shirt somewhere along the line. We'll have to get that for him. But for all of us here at Big State Sports, we thank you for joining us here. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram for all the upcoming broadcasts. We've got some great ones coming up from all across the Garden State. As on camera and color, Mr. Zach Smolin. Production and color, Mr. Sean Bretherick, and camera at times. That's right, we had a line change in the middle. The only one-trick pony here is me. I'm David Hasseg, and I was the only one on play-by-play. We thank you for joining us here from the Prudential Center, and in just about a month and a half, we'll be back here again for the state finals. Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your night.
Found a way to somehow, fix up a boot to have a blade on the end of it, just so that he could find his way out here.
There's Cole Riley, takes a hit, gets it out in front, and he scores! Montville with just over a minute gone. That's the first goal. It is Cole Riley.
Wow, what a job by.
Good opportunity there, but sending it wide was Hunter by a little bit of a margin.
Well, I guess I'm keeping shots.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I don't think they're going to do that. they have the classic home team versus away team.
Yes.
Up there on the scoreboard. And I always say you throw out the record books. And that,
Oh,
my.
Griffin Warsaw with a shot, and it nearly.
Not full games, but, I've done some from time to time.
That's looking a little better there, Sean.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
It looks very good on this viewfinder, but the problem is it's not what it looks like on that thing.
Here's a pass across to the circle, shot, and it gets through! Somehow it found a gap. Fixed at some point.
I don't think that's the public address.
Oh, that's the debut going on? Yes.
It might be.
So they're just not announcing anything,
There
really.
goes the pass across. Logan Engel, who had the opening goal.
Oh,
it's in
boy.
front and it goes home! Not sure how that one snuck through the 5-hole, but...
I mean, I think also, if you're Roxbury, I think, you're going to hear from your goaltender, listen, I'm going to keep you guys in this game from this point forward because he knows that there's a couple that he would like to have
Turnover
got back.
here. A chance moving in. A shot by Warsaw denied. Really good work from Zile accelerating. Van Zile looking to get it in front. Thought better of it. Now a centering pass goes all the way to the blue line. Kept in by Warsaw. Shot deflected in front and goes wide.
Yeah, he looks like he's feeling a little better. It could be the adrenaline.
Yeah, you just start get. Oh,
there's a chance in front. Oh, what a save, Dylan Hunter.
Wow.
About it as this comes across. Nice save by Katz. Did it go over the line?
No, whistle.
No, but the referee lost sight of it, I think.
Yeah, he pointed to his eyes.
But what a save by Amanda Katz over there on the post.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Been right in front. They're playing a little bit below that potential that we come to expect from this team.
Van de Graaf moving in, shoots and scores! Marco Van de Graaf gets his way past Guadagnino, 5-0 Montville.